You may already be a fully qualified and registered architect in Kenya. You may have spent 5 or 6 years at university, completed your professional training, and worked on major projects. But when you arrive in the United Kingdom, are you legally recognized as an architect? The answer may surprise you. In this two-part video series on Kenyan architect registration in the UK, I will explain the registration pathway for Kenyan architects moving to the UK. In part 1, we'll cover ARB, RIBA membership, the examinations, part 3, and also touch on some expected costs. Welcome to Arch UK, where we discuss architecture, professional development, and the realities of building a career between Kenya and the United Kingdom. The first thing to understand is that the title architect is legally protected in the United Kingdom. You should not use that title professionally unless your name appears on the UK Architects Register, which is maintained by the Architects Registration Board, commonly known as ARB. Your Kenyan registration does not automatically transfer to the UK. This does not necessarily prevent you from working within architecture. You can prepare drawings, develop designs, use BIM software, coordinate consultants, and gain UK project experience. However, until you obtain ARB registration, you should use an appropriate non-protected job title agreed with your employer. Some internationally qualified architects have access to country-specific recognition routes. ARB currently operates mutual recognition agreements with regulators in the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. There is also a memorandum of understanding involving Hong Kong. These agreements may make recognition quicker for eligible applicants, but they have detailed qualification and registration conditions. Kenya is not currently included in ARB's published international recognition agreements. For most Kenyan qualified architects, the relevant pathway is therefore the overseas or non-recognized qualification route. That is a pathway we will concentrate on. One of the most common points of confusion is the difference between ARB and RIBA. ARB is a statutory regulator. It controls the UK Architects Register and determines who may legally use the title architect. RIBA is a professional membership body that supports and promotes architects and architecture. RIBA membership does not automatically register you as a UK architect. It does not replace the ARB equivalence process, the required professional experience, or a UK Part 3 qualification. Think of it this way. ARB provides legal registration. RIBA provides professional membership and recognition. While you are still living and practicing outside the UK, you may be eligible for RIBA International Affiliate membership. This currently starts from £14.58 per month. It can provide professional resources, networking and recognition, and eligible members may use the International Affiliate RIBA country designation, but it does not allow you to use the protected title architect in UK practice. After moving to the UK, someone working within the built environment may consider RIBA affiliate membership, currently starting from £10.75 per month. After completing registration and meeting the eligibility conditions, you may apply for chartered membership. For 2026, UK-based chartered membership costs £295 per year for someone qualified for up to 5 years, and £497 for someone qualified for more than 5 years. You do not have to join RIBA before beginning the ARB process. Membership may help you access information, CPD, networking, and professional resources. But when budgeting, remember that it is an additional professional cost, not a shortcut to registration. For most Kenyan qualified architects, the pathway can be summarized as follows. Establish academic equivalence. Gain or demonstrate suitable professional experience. Complete an accredited UK Part 3 qualification. Then apply to join the Architects Register. The ARB prescribed examination is not simply a written exam completed in one afternoon. It involves presenting evidence, demonstrating that your architectural education and knowledge meet the required standard. Your evidence may include university work, professional projects, reports, drawings, technical information, research, and a matrix explaining how each item meets ARB's criteria. A portfolio containing only attractive final renders may not be enough. The examiners need to understand your design process, technical thinking, and personal contribution. You should clearly separate your own work from work completed by colleagues or the wider project team. There is an important deadline for anyone considering the current examination system. The deadline to apply for either the existing Part 1 or Part 2 prescribed examination is 31st August 2026. The final examinations under the current route are scheduled for October 2026. ARB is discontinuing the Part 1 prescribed examination. During the 2026 transition, applicants without an ARB accredited Part 1 may still apply directly for the Part 2 prescribed examination. Applicants who pass Part 2 and later complete an accredited Part 3 are expected to access the new competence-based registration route from spring 2027. From spring 2027, ARB expects to introduce a new registration process and a redesigned prescribed examination. The new system is intended to focus more directly on competence, what applicants know and can do, rather than requiring everyone to demonstrate the same qualification sequence. The detailed guidance and future fees still need to be confirmed. Part 3 focuses on your ability to practice safely and professionally in the UK. It covers areas such as planning, building regulations, construction contracts, procurement, health and safety, professional conduct, practice management, risk and responsibilities to clients and the public. This is where UK professional experience becomes especially valuable. The traditional UK route involves 2 years, or approximately 24 months, of practical experience. Some experience gained in Kenya may contribute to your overall record. However, your Part 3 provider will need to decide whether the experience gives you enough exposure to UK professional practice and whether additional UK-based experience is needed. How long could the entire journey take? Let's meet in Part 2, where we dive into the likely timeline, visa pressures, living expenses, and the salary you may receive after registration. Till then, Tuki out.